Chapter 28, Steering Systems and Integral Steering Gears. Day 2, Video 7, Bleeding Air. So one of the last symptoms we talked about was the problem with the aerated oil. Again, foam in the oil. That could happen from a leak on the suction side of the pump where it's pulling in air as it's trying to draw in the oil. Low oil can cause that, or a problem in the again, the hose, either having an oil or a loose hose clamp or something like that, or pulling in air. So that'll cause aerated oil. We don't have, air will compress, so that will really severely affect the pressure that we put inside that steering gear. So bleeding the air from the system, it's usually as we just need to get that oil back into the reservoir and give it time so that air can separate out of the oil. Easiest way to do that is to lift the wheels from the ground, so put it up on jack stands, and then at idle with a low demand, so a slow steer all the way to the left, a slow steer all the way to the right. That will cycle the oil through the steering gear, removing all the air with the oil and then dropping that into the reservoir so that it gives it time for that air to separate out. So again, it's an easy and easy load on the steering. That's why we take the tires off the ground, and then a slow turn all the way to the right, a slow turn all the way to the left, several times at idle, so that oil is traveling through the system slow, so it can pick up all the air and drop it into the reservoir, and then allow that air to bubble out and separate out from the oil in the reservoir.